Established in 1880, victims of the 2016 Pulse nightclub shooting are also here laid to rest. Many children from Sunland Hospital were buried at this cemetery. Visitors to this section hears music boxes, tunes, and sometimes children's laughter. Others feel a ghostly hands touching them or pulling at their clothing. This graveyard is also marked as the 36th most haunted place in Florida. Welcome to Greenwood Cemetery. One of the oldest of its kind, and the only cemetery that is in Orlando City, within the premises of the city. Now, this place is very historic. A lot of people from Sunland Hospital, that was a mental asylum as well, I believe, and it was very, very haunted, that had passed away, were actually brought here. And I think about 80% of them were actually brought here, which we're also going to check out too as well. And a lot of the people from there, which are adults, are also brought here. They also have like a military area here, where I also want to show you, and there's this really cool Celtic cross. You probably saw it in my intro, but oh my god, it's so insane. I don't know what he knows. That is insane. Oh, I get it. Look, see? I know that my Redeemer liveth. I feel like I'm being watched. There's this car that keeps following me. You see it? That little car back there? Everywhere I go, that one and the red one keeps following me, like if I'm going to vandalize something. Alright, let's show you guys the cannon. This is an actual cannon that was used during the Civil War. And it's actually smaller than what I expected. I think of a big cannon when I say cannon, but this is actually much smaller. See? Look at that. Now this was a cannon that was donated. They parked it right on top of the plaque in memory of Bell. See? Patriot gun, and it looks like it's been scratched out. Presented by Ann Coleman. This looks so cool. Look at this. This looks like something you would see on the Haunted Mansion ride. That's one of the second times I featured. That's one of the second times I've said that in one of my videos. But look at that. Such a cool shot. Harriet and Claude. Okay, so we have found it. Babyland number 3. This is where all the children from Sunnyside Hospital, or Sunland Hospital, was buried. And that would be here. That is a lot. This whole little island here is all that area. Oh my god, it's weird. I'm not used to seeing 2010. This was way before. So I guess not all the children here are from Sunnyland. But the thing that makes it most eerie is that there's so many pictures, you know, and it kind of puts you on a different to preemie. So there's so many pictures, but these are very, these not even a year old. 1968, 69, 69, 70, 70, 70, 70, 70. Now when you hear me saying 70 a lot, it's because I'm saying the last year. See that one, 76 to 77. So these are like newborns. All of them were newborns. See? 1964. 75. Look how old that picture is. And you know what? They actually have, because I used to work at a baby hospital, believe it or not, I did. I worked at Winnie Palmer Hospital. And they actually have a company that comes in that if you have a baby that passes away, they take photos and photography of your child. But what I can say is that they would take pictures of their baby. I mean, come on, because you don't really have pictures of your baby, you know? And you might want one, you know? So what they would do is that they specialize in taking professional photography of the newborns, whether deceased or alive, and they'll give you these pictures, and you know, you get to hold on to the pictures, and some use those pictures for their tombstone, as you see there, and other ones. Look at this one. When you see a clown, think of me and smile. Aww.
That's perfect. He looks good.
I'm not, and it's just a small little island in the middle of this whole thing here, which is all Babyland. Okay, so now that we saw Babyland Garden, or Babyland number 3, there's one particular place about this graveyard that I wanted to tell you about, or show you. And it's this tree that stands alone that's dead. It's the only tree, one of the only trees that are here that are dead. There's another one back there, I'm looking at it, but yet they have to be alone. And that's how the whole tale goes. Check this out. This tree here, see it? How it stands all alone would indicate that there is a spirit that roams around that tree and protects it or watches over it and around that tree area. Billy. But look at this. Isn't that insane? William Henry James Jr., September 1941 to 1942. That is insane. Now, I don't know if he was one of the children from Sunnyland Hospital, but you can only imagine if. Cute kid, though. Now, the story about this mausoleum here is particularly interesting because what you're going to notice when you look at this one is that it's missing an emblem. Now, the emblem that is missing is a little plaque that used to be there. Due to a lawsuit, they took it off. Now, this is the plaque, so that way you guys can see it. Here it is. Now, before this was ever a thing, this is the quote that says on it. A certain man went down from Jerusalem to Jericho and fell among thieves. The person that built this mausoleum had first started off with a little plaque that's on the ground, and it was written in there, and it had that quote, but that little plaque that's missing there previously actually had the men of the 3 men that sold him property to this graveyard. And he felt that he got ripped off, and that's why he says who fell among thieves. They did some sort of settlement and returned his money. They took down his little plaque that he had written down with the 3 men on it. So he came back, bought land in this property, which is where I'm at right now, bought land, and then rebuilt this so it wouldn't be taken down, more of as a mausoleum. And so when it was rebuilt, so that way he didn't get sued in the future, he still kept the quote that's here, but he removed the 3 men's names that we hear that were responsible for the dirty deed that was done way back when. Here, I think he actually is buried in there. He actually is buried in there. But, yeah, I just found that out now. Woo! This is that Washington Monument thing. I did not even think they had things like this in Florida. This right here was actually from a mayor of Orlando years ago, and it was copied, I guess replastered and recreated and brought here. And then they use this now as a little monument for the graveyard. Okay guys, but this is all I have for you today. Thank you for watching Franco TV and joining me on this cool adventure at this graveyard. I love it, I like it, but they're starting to lock this graveyard down because it's becoming dawn. And I don't want to get in trouble for trespassing. Okay? I'm sure if you watch my other videos, you'll know why I'm saying that, because that was a very, very uncomfortable situation. Moving forward, thank you for watching our video, and I'll see you in the next one. And I got a couple more other videos I have to edit, so I hope you enjoyed it. And the sprinklers are turning on, as you can see behind me, and I'm probably gonna get wet. Thank you for watching Franco TV, and please do not forget to like and subscribe. Does me a lot. And yeah, peace. Bye guys, take care, see you next one.